Hello everyone, we got poisoncurls here. I'm X10 doing the commentary for this one. We got Mega Man X coming up, 100%. Means we're grabbing everything there is in the game and completing it. So let's get some hype, let's get ready to rock and roll, people. Just waiting for the stream to come up and we'll get this baby started. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I can do a quick AMA while we're getting ready. Probably the hardest trick in this one will probably be the Phantom Grab that poisoncurls is going to do in Storm Eagle stage. That and there's also a Phantom Grab, also called Booty Grab and Armadillos, that is up there as well. Oh, there's sound. There's just no sound when you're navigating the menu. Just till you select the option. And let's get ready for some good tunes, people. And we're getting started, folks. Alright. Intro stage, relatively simple. You run to the right, and you mash the A button. Or B button. Depending on what area you have the burst set to. I personally go with B, but some people switch it up at times. But here we go. So basically, we're going to take a few damage hits here coming up with these bees. Ideally, you want them to do the quick shots, not the missiles. That's good. 2 hits, perfect. Now, depending on his wave total after this beat here, we may see a trick called task cards. And at this rate, unless he gets an accidental health pickup, we will not see task cards. Basically, it's a trick to help you memorize your health without losing any time, essentially. But still at the same time, regardless, maybe a few seconds here and there, depending on how everything goes. Oh, actually, did get a health pickup. We're seeing task cards, people. Getting 2 cards lined up. That's what you don't want to see. Just gotta take that off and keep on going. Heads up, in the race format, I do not know the backup of what to do there. So I think we might be seeing task cards for sure now. Beautiful setup, both low health, but not dead. Gotta get right into the first one. Burst to the 2. And there you are. Taking some damage. Hanging around the second phone booth. So hopefully we get a good valve sip here. Not perfect, but it's presentable. That's all that really matters. That you can kind of control, but there's really no control to it. You get really lucky, or you're just out of luck and you hit that reset button and try again for a good time. Now here we have Zero coming in, saves Mega Man saying, hey, you need to toughen up, you need to get better. So what does Mega Man does? He toughens up and he gets better, but first by going to Chill Penguin. Now, luckily, as you see, Mega Man moves extremely slow. Like, oh god, I need to dash or something. Luckily, you get some dash boots here. And ideally, you're not going to be taking any hits till after you get the dash upgrade. Now coming up, we're going to see some slope jumps. So basically, it's faster to jump, to quickly press left and jump up the slope instead of walking up it, as is seen percentage by the poisoncurls here. And you do that over and over, it saves a good amount of time. And it's mostly used just in this stage here. Alright, so here is the capsule with Dr. White saying, hey, I planned this ahead by 100 years somehow. Here's some dash boots for you. Hey, we all need Dr. White in our lives. He plans ahead. Alright, so here we have the boots. We can actually move. Alright, so let's pick up the robot here real quick. And then, what robot? I don't know what robot you're talking about. Oh, man, I'm just going insane. So we will be coming back here to get a heart capsule to upgrade our life. And here we are at the first boss. Now, you see someone Chill Penguin, but there's a trick called Dash Lemons. So instead of doing 1 ticket damage, we will do 2 ticket damage. But you don't really see too much here. You're more supposed to be charging and hitting Chill Penguin before he pulls the weapon on top of the screen. Another thing to consider, when you hit that last blow on Chill Penguin or any boss in this game, you want to be as close to the center of the screen as you can. Guys, as you can see here, Mega Man is going to walk towards the center and then teleport away. So each step he takes costs more time. So these are a few optimal things you can do to help improve your time as you go. Next, we got Kuwanger. Boomer Kuwanger. And the beginning of this stage, the movement is so nice to see. You just jump off the walls, essentially, and just quickly go up the ladders. And yes, we will be revisiting 2 stages to be precise. One be Chill Penguin, the other one be Armadillo. I'll get more into detail when we hit those spots. And as you see here, now don't jump into it, but if you're close enough and you jump and you hit jump again, you will do a quick jump off the side wall. So it's a tiny trick. If you want to sell it yourself like a cool party trick or something. Now this climb here, I find this horrible to do. I hate doing this climb. But luckily, we'll be seeing a trick here called Ice Whisk. Essentially, instead of having a charge shot, we're gonna jump off this wall here and get to this platform above. And that's very, very precise to do. Okay? It's not something you just pick up and do. It's something you sit down and you learn how to do it. And you practice it. And seeing it at the second try like that is really good still. Yes, it is 2-pixel window. And that's why I don't go for it. Luckily that poisoncurls here sewing it and not me, you guys. He actually knows the new stuff here. Kuwanger, you gotta bait him and then you gotta quickly jump as he's lunging towards you. And hope you get good on G here with his teleports. And you need to be very careful because he does like the troll and teleport on top of you. Luckily, Curls here has my good set walk, middle of the screen. He's gonna take 0 steps and he's gonna teleport straight away essentially after the fanfare. Alright, next we got Storm Eagle. The beginning of Storm Eagle is a bottomless pit. And we're also going to be seeing a trick called Magic Carpet. Now this trick coming up is basically frame perfect. We're basically going to grab the heart 1 frame away from where you see it. And looks like we didn't get the magic carpet this time. I think we're just a tad too close by the looks of it. But luckily, we'll go for the stage like normal. We'll ride this elevator up, or platform, whatever you want to call it. Shoot out the glass, destroy the robot, or damage boost through it. Depending on how fast you can mash, it's about the same either way. So, next we got some platforms going up and down, bottomless pit again. Don't fall. We're gonna do quick 3 dash ice shots into that to make it explode. And here, we're gonna get a major headache with this helmet. You think Mario hits the head, uses his head to break those blocks? He actually uses his hand. Mega Man here is using his head. So, luckily, he's hard-headed. And yes, you actually don't have to go down those ladders you see on the ship here. You can actually just jump on the ring below and jump onto the platform that takes you up. Alright, Storm Eagle here, you're gonna see a lot of lemon shots. Or dash lemon shots. And ideally, you want to see no tornadoes. I mean, no dives. Oh. And then at least 1, 2. And it's gonna be 3. Ooh, 4. Four dives. Still, I do really want 0. 4 is acceptable though. It's like a few seconds at most now. I think it's like 2 seconds per dive or something like that. Don't go by my numbers. Let's go. You know you're gonna lose time if you dive. Alright, next we got Flame Mammoth. Now, since we defeated Chill Penguin first, there's a lot less danger in this stage because everything below has turned to ice, essentially. And we're gonna see our major headache here and hope we don't fall. Luckily Poison didn't fall. Essentially, you jump against those blocks, and depending on how you fall, you can get back up again. You have to beat the stage and come back to do this. Alright, now that we can charge or stop, we got another trick coming up. And it's gonna let us get to the sub-tank of this rough wall here. We're gonna charge, shoot, and then at precise timing, you need to jump off and hit the jump button again to jump up the wall. And we're gonna explain the Kuwangers here. Depending on which way you're moving, it depends which way to go. If you're going down, it will shoot down. If you're going up, it shoots up. So remember that when we get to future stages. And you want to see something like that. So it's all based on your vertical direction you're going. You're forced to do that initial charge shot. It's the game showing you that you can actually pull it off. Alright, now we're getting to frame Mammoth here. You're gonna quickly do a quick charge shot into him, and then you're gonna switch to Tornado. And depending how close you are, the closer you are without getting hit, the Tornado will do 2 ticks of damage each time, making it a quicker fight. And by the looks of it, we got poisoncurls in the middle here, perfectly, and it's gonna beam straight up. Alright, so next up on our agenda is Spark Mandrill. This stage is very technical, because the main goal of your stage is reducing the lag there is in this stage. Now you won't see it in this first part, but in the second part when you see like I call it a bird. If someone can actually give me the official name of the enemy, I'll be grateful. But essentially, you got this bird coming by. Every time that bird goes by, the longer it's on the screen, the more lag it causes. I hear a quick tornado and a quick charge tornado. And that mini boss is defeated. Alright, now we're gonna set up a quick tornado and we're gonna get the boomer Kuwangers ready. And while we're jumping up this wall, we're gonna shoot it up. I actually never seen that done that way before. But you're gonna jump up the ledge, shoot it while you're going up with your up momentum, and you're set. Get for the next section, killing those birds as fast as you can to reduce lag. And now we're at Spark Mandrill. You're gonna do a quick charge shot, and then you're gonna switch to ice. Now, the moment he switches to ice, you can't hurt him, but right before he does break off the ice, you can do a second shot, making it so you can do instant damage to him, and then another one to freeze him again, hold him in place, as you just saw. Alright, now we have Armadillo. There we go. Sorry. And out of all the stages, we see this one the most. Forward, basically. Now here we're gonna go for a phantom grab. And I always forget he doesn't reverse it. But he was going for the phantom grab that you get the hard tank through that wall basically, without having to go behind the machine that's coming after you trying to destroy you. Now that looks really scary to do. If you mess up, you're all basically dead. But if you time pressing right at the right moment, your A will go against the wall, or you go straight through like the poisoncurls just did. Now make sure you see that life up, the life tank up there. If you don't see the life tank up there, it doesn't count as a visit. So make sure you see it to get the visit count, because we'll be coming back here to get the Hadouken. Or Hadouken! And wow, was that just a quick roll to the left and he stopped? Guys, that went so fast, I missed it. Guys, that's really good RNG. Alright, next we got Armor Octopus. And this is kind of like the wall-to-wall of the whole game. You know, every game has that one wall-to-wall. Luckily, this one is really good. So, let's jump over, take a few damage, avoid the spikes. Oh, let's maybe catch my breath there for a moment. And we'll get one sealed out. We'll get behind this. Alright. We'll get right in front of the fence, shoot a one seal, get blown into it, take a damage boost, and then just mash it into it. Second one, you do a charge spark, and then just do rapid sparks after that. Another thing you can use if you're not too good at that, do Chameleon early, and you can use string shot. Does an excellent job of those as well. Alright, now I'm gonna destroy the ship, come down, pick up the hard tank. Make sure you don't outrun it. You will despawn it. But poisoncurls does it perfectly, and he's on his way to the next snake ball. Oh wait, what snake balls? We're destroying the ground. It seems to that one rolls precisely at the same spot. So if you know where to throw off your tornado like that, you can destroy it without even seeing it. Alright, now for Octopus, we're gonna do a charge shield, and then we're gonna time a shield shots into him. Most of the time, firing him up in the air. Guys, if you let go, it'll just roll back and forth in the bottom of the stage. Alright, we didn't get the soft walk, luckily. But basically, depending on situations, you can actually get stun walk and having the octopus suck away all your health, and there's nothing you can do. So luckily, we avoided that. We're back in the middle of the stage, and we're teleporting out. Alright, now we got the final Mammoth here, Chameleon. So our goal here is to get the armor upgrade, a sub-tank, and a heart. So with some tactical movement, we'll climb up this wall here, and we'll do... Okay. It's a certain amount of boomer shots, and I can't remember it. I think it's like 13. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, 21. It's then 7 boomer shots after that, and then you have it defeated. 6 or 7. I can't remember the precise. 5, thank you. Alright, so we got the armor upgrade. Now any damage we take is half now. And the reason why the screen isn't being done, moving, it actually walks you there. And since we defeated one Octopus, we have the water there. You can also get that heart upgrade with no water there. It's just a lot more technical, and you're more likely to die trying to do it. And luckily, it costs no time to do Octopus early compared to staying Chameleon first. So, no matter what order you do it, easy peasy. And so, you got the one up there for safety, so when we do our revisits, we don't game over. You don't pick it up, you game over, you're gonna be spending more time. And I know I said that we do skip the mech suits, but it is for the sake of the speedrun to make it faster, so. We do get to use the one in Chill Penguin stage, luckily. No one has taken that away from us yet. And luckily with Klinger's weapon, staying Chameleon is nothing with timing. With a nice dash women to finish there, of course. Alright, so we defeated all 8 Mavericks. We got 7 of the hearts, 3 of the sub-tanks. We need to get 1 more heart and 1 more sub-tank. And then we can get our special weapon, the Hadouken. So we're going to quickly revisit Chill Penguin. And we're going to wait after we visit the armor. And we're going to destroy one of those enemy spawners with Mammoth's flame weapon. And then we're just going to exit out. And we're going to head towards Armadillo stage. Alright, we're at the heart, we're out. Back to Armadillo stage. Now, if you ever don't have enough lives to do this, if you look closely, one of these bats is different from the rest. And if you kill that one, you have a high chance of getting 1-ups. So, by the third one is good. And that's actually the bat from Mega Man 2. So, just kind of know your way. And now we didn't get the finger grab for this sub-tank here. So we're ready to get it by hand. And now, we're just gonna go for the stage again. I know. This is the longest revisit of the game, because what we're gonna do this section again, but the next section coming up after the fall, we have to do that additional 3 times. There you are. There you go. And now, you want to make sure you're at full health on the last visit. Before that, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you're at full health by the 4th visit. Now, we did 1 already. And as you see, Poison is doing jumps on this rail car, I guess I'll call it. Those jumps are making so there are actually birds that will spawn. And while he's doing this jump, he's missing the trigger to make them spawn, which has helped reduce a lot of the lag of this stage. Like, you can lose up to minutes in this stage, lag alone, with those birds, for how many times you have to go through it. Alright, so we did 3 visits. This is number 4 here. So, this visit here is when we get the Hadouken. And yes, every single death you see on this stage so far That's right, you die 4 times 50. Oh dear. Okay. This is the real one here, people. This is when we get the Hadouken. Oh, God love. When you have ran the game in the past, but you haven't like revisited it enough to like actually have it fully memorized like you used to. But here's the basic. Now, if anyone can name which game this is from, but Mega Man is now Ryu or Ken. Alright, actually it's Ryu. Because the bandana Dr. Wade is wearing, but yes. Alright, so now we have all the sub-tanks, all the heart upgrades. We're now going to the Sigma stages. Alright, we'll be purposely taking damage here. So we're taking a hit here, hit there, and we're going through the stage as fast as we can. And we'll climb up this wall. And get trolled by a platform, sadly. But if you do it perfectly, that platform is out of the way, and we'll take more damage going through here. Now coming up on the very top platform here, you don't want to touch it with your feet. So what we're going to do is climb up the ladder most of the way, jump to one side, jump up the wall to the left here, then jump to the right, onto the right wall, into the door. And we skip a whole animation of Zero, Jason, Val. And we can move while the text box is up as well. Just be very careful to not hit the start button unless you're skipping text, otherwise you will soft lock the game. Alright, with the valve fight here, essentially you want to use the homing missiles you have. Or you can face to the left and do a Hadouken after you dash. That will one-shot him. So the backup would be using the homing missiles if you somehow got hit or the Hadouken missed. Or you did a dash remnant with the Hadouken ahead of it. And now we're going to see string shot being used. We're going to charge it up. And ideally, we're going to fall down, but you can do this whole section in one charge of the shot here. And we took a hit. Oh. Alright, we're going to quickly use the sub-tank. No sweat. And we'll get ready to Hadouken all the Mavericks. And Kuwanger is being the troll he is. Luckily, it's okay if you missed that one. The one coming up, though, is the one you want to make sure you hit. Because playing this boss by hand takes forever. And it's a very precise window when you can do it. And we hope we don't get spider spawn. We didn't. And we got good Karen to actually see where he's going easily. Because everything you see in that fight is completely random. He can start by throwing 4 spiders at you. The bars that he come down and go across is random where he spawns and with bars show up. So that's actually extremely good there. Alright, now we got Sigma 2 here. Alright, we're going to do another charge Chameleon, so we take no damage. Climb up, and we'll get ready to fight Chill Penguin. Now, you know Chill Penguin is always going to throw out an ice shot like that, or he's going to dash. So depending on what he does is how you react. And don't worry, people, we're past soft walking. And now we're just gonna climb up, do a few charged chameleon shots here, and get ready for Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle doing a Hadouken here is a bit tricky. You want to make sure you're close enough to him that when you do it, you don't get blown too far. He doesn't get blown too far off the screen. Otherwise, it's a null and void. You have to try again. Now, with Bingo coming up here, we want to hope for either the blue eye, ideally, or the red eye for second best case scenario. Let's see what we get here. Got blue eye, got Hadouken it. And now we just have to stay Chameleon the rest of it here. Still, getting that one eye of Hadouken is really good. And with that, easy peasy fight. Just be careful when you actually do play. Avoid the spikes in the middle of the screen. Pro tip there. Alright, now we're going in for segment 3. And here we're going to see one of the last tricks of the run. This week we're going to charge up on Flame Shot here. Then we're going to switch to Ice and have the sled push us through the door. Now if we were to walk into the door, the screen will load up. But since we set the floor not to roll into the right spot, and say, hey, you're horizontally not in the correct spot. I'm not gonna roll this boss. But now we got Sting Chameleon here. We're gonna do a charge ice sled, switch to Buster and Hadouken. That was beautiful. That was picture perfect right there. And now, this boss I like to call Sparky. But basically, he's gonna normally just charge at you and he's gonna Hadouken. Sometimes he will punch the ground and send a bolt of electricity which you just jump over and then just do a Hadouken. Alright, next we got Launch Octopus. Launch is a tricky one to do, because you need to buffer this one. Now, first fire a Lemon Shot and then do a Hadouken behind it. The missile is to destroy. The Buster Shot is to destroy the missile. When he lands, you do the Hadouken. But with precise practice, it's easy peasy every single time. And we got one more Mammoth to fight, and we'll quickly run through the bottom portion of this. So, because if you go up top, you get the pickups, it slows you down more. That's why you take the bottom portion. Now, Flame Mammoth here control depending on where he goes. But basically, he jumps over you, face to the left, fire the Hadouken. Alright, folks, there's only 2 more Hadouken shots left. And this one coming up is the hardest of all of them. Because this one you're buffering, jumping up on top of the platform here, and doing it like that. That's called the Hadouken. But that's found by Dumblex. Alright, so we're going to Sigma. The final stage here, folks. We got 2 boss fights left. I got one against the dog and one against Sigma himself. Now, with this Hadouken coming up for the dog, basically you're gonna wait for the dog to jump back down. He's gonna jump onto the left wall, and then back to where he is now. That's when you're gonna do the Hadouken. Or I'm gonna see something new and we're gonna do a charge shot with a dash weapon with a Hadouken. Just stun rock him into place. That's actually really neat. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about that Hadouken against Sigma. Okay, game done. Sadly not true. We got one more form here. I would call this Bear Sigma. Just bear with me for a moment here, folks. So we're gonna get one sealed out. And we're gonna jump up to this rough claw. And we're just gonna jump and fire time shots into Sigma here to make sure we don't hit the window of where he has no vulnerability to anything. Now let's say you do run out of one sealed. The backup is to do charge shots with your buster up to the pink rifle into him to do 1 ticket damage. Takes a lot longer. Luckily didn't come down to that. And with a time of 38.24, that's a really good run in my opinion. So I hope you all enjoy Mega Man X. We get to hear this nice, awesome indie music here. And I want to say congrats to poisoncurls to doing an excellent run. And I guess while we're waiting for the credits here to roll out, and while we get the next one ready, next one, we have the whole DKC trilogy coming up. Not in order though, and reverse order. So we're doing DKC 3, 2, and 1 in that order. And I believe DKC 3 is 103%. Donkey Kong Country 2 is warpers, and Donkey Kong Country is all winky exits.
Hey, what's up, X10?
And poisoncurls, excellent run now.
Hey, thanks. Sorry, unfortunately took a death there in the intro and missed the magic carpet, so we lost a good bit of time there, but still brought it back. Had some pretty good stages.
Hey, even between that one death and missing the magic carpet, you're still underestimate, and that only really cost like a minute, both together, roughly.
Yeah, something like that. I was like 2.5 minutes off of my PB. So still a sub 40 though, so it's okay.
Hey, think of it this way, you had a very clean Sigma fight. Your stage movement after the intro was excellent.
Thanks.
You did proud of the Mega Man X community.
I hope so. I hope so. It was a fun run. I appreciate the opportunity to bring it forth and show the rest of the speedrunning community what the X speedrun is all about.
Now, of all the stages, which one is your favorite, speedrun wise?
Probably Kuwanger, Boomer Kuwanger. It's just got a lot of technical movement, a lot of climbing, which is pretty difficult, but whenever you pull it off, it feels really good.
It looks really clean too.
Yeah, yeah.
And you did really good with that again, that's what I mentioned. That was really good there. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, yeah, I was nervous about going up for Iceless and got it second try.
Hey,
so that was
second try is better than what I can ever do. I would be on the 100th.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of practice. So, yep, it was fun.
And by the looks of it, people, the next one is already. So we're going to be heading out. Hope you have a good one. Enjoy the rest of SpeedGaming. Thank you, Fiesel and the SpeedGaming group for hosting this marathon. And let's head on over to Donkey Kong Country 3.